What's up, YouTube? Mike here. Making another video today about just how many calls should I run in a day. Me personally, I go upwards as to 8, 9 the most. I run in a day. Average, I want to say 6, 7. Usually 6 is my one I'm usually doing every day. But general rule of thumb, I tell people when they ask me that, I say I usually have it like an hour a job. So if you're doing 6 jobs, that's 6 hours. 6 hours. 7 jobs. Usually it doesn't go like that. 9 times out of 10, it usually doesn't go like that because you rarely have jobs that go longer than an hour. Especially in this business, you have jobs that are over an hour. Sometimes you have 2-hour jobs. Rarely for 3-hour jobs, but to me, I want to say under an hour is the norm for certain, on a daily basis. Today I have 5 jobs. Tomorrow I have 4 jobs. Today's Friday. It's currently 9:45. I'm headed to my 3rd job now, which is a dryer, not heating. Last job I came from was an install for suspension rods or damper rods, whatever you want to call them, and a Whirlpool washing machine. You kind of want to know how to plan your route out carefully. Once you do that, you can maximize the amount of jobs you do in a day. Because like today I have 5 jobs, but 3 of those jobs are in the same area. So to me, it's not I can probably get to those 3 jobs depending on their new jobs. So, if I'm completing them, 2 of them are dryers. So I know dryers, if you're not going to out and minus the motor and the timer, I pretty much have everything for a dryer, especially Whirlpool, Maytag, Roper, all those Admiral, all those brands. I have parts for all those. Those are usually getting done, I want to say 15, 20 minutes the most. Just sometimes you have to talk with customers. You don't want to just be in and out somebody's house. You have to, build rapport, talk to them. But, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm never really more than 30 minutes in the house, especially with diagnosing and it depends on what I'm installing, but diagnosing and installing. And then you want to plan out, you don't want to be going back and forth. Now, if you're a same day service, I'm same day depending on the time they call. Usually after 12, afternoon is like, if you're calling and went the same day, it all depends on where you're at. Now, if you're close to my area home, then I can probably fit you in, but it's going to be the next day usually. Getting a call here. 239. No, don't know who that is. So, that's pretty much it when it comes to how many calls I run in a day usually. Now, it all depends. A lot of times I'm doing 8 jobs in a day. Sometimes I'm doing 9 jobs in a day just because I have to. Customer, you don't want to reschedule customers if you don't have to. You would like to, but when you're running your own business, sometimes you gotta suck it up and do those 9 jobs in a day. Sometimes it's 10. Since I've been on my own, I maybe have had about 3 or 4 10 jobs in a day. I don't do that too much. 8s, I get 8 a lot. I never do more than that though. I try not to do more than that. Sometimes you just gotta help people out. Sometimes the money's there, you gotta go for it. So that's just how it goes. I'm gonna start doing just appliance talk, just talking about just stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis. Since I do have somebody answer my phone calls now, I have a little bit of time between calls to clear my mind. And because before, when I was on calls answering the phone. Right now, driving to the next call on the phone. Sometimes you're doing that too, ordering parts or whatever the case may be. It's not I see a couple videos on here where it says this is an easy job, it's super easy. It is not. I can't stress that enough. This is not an easy job to do. Everybody can't do this. Because like I said, it's not just your ability to repair things. You have to deal with customers. You have to parts inventory. It's just, you know, you have to keep up to date with the appliances that are coming out with, because you don't want to go into somebody's house and don't know what you're doing. You know, yes, there's a basis to everything as far as, you know, you start somewhere when you're doing a diagnostic. Because in my mind, or what I tell people, is that all this new stuff is based on the old stuff. But if you don't have the mindset of everything is electronic, computer based, and getting into the system, learning what how to, you know, if I've been doing this a long time, pretty much every unit I go to, I kind of know the procedure of getting into the, you know, getting to the codes. You don't know all of them, because, you know, they're constantly coming out with new stuff, but usually it's the same way, just different codes. You know, that's pretty much it. So like I said, plan accordingly when you're going out and scheduling your jobs. Before I got somebody in the office, I was doing my own scheduling. I don't do any of my scheduling anymore. She does all my scheduling. It's a big help. Now I do have to tell her certain jobs, because it's not like she knows how much time every job consists of, but she kind of knows now. But you got to account for that too, because you don't want to set up 6 jobs in a day, and 2 of those jobs are a spider assembly and a bearing install on the same day. Me personally, I've done it, but I'd rather space it out and not do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm not doing too much of a long video today. Just wanted to talk about how many calls I usually do in a day, how much you want to aim for in a day. A low day for me is 300. You know, that's a low day for me. Some days I'll make upwards of 6, 7, 8. Sometimes you want them $1,000 days. Sometimes you get them, but those are usually on the 7, 8 calls a day I'm getting. So yeah, it's a lucrative business, but you have to want to do it. People can't hold your hand with this. If you're not gonna want to take the opportunity to try to better yourself, to constantly educating yourself, then this is not for you. Customer service is key. Since I've started, I have yet to have, you get bad customers that get upset with you, but I'm really good at de-escalating and making things right, you know. So that's what you got to do. So that's it. I'm about to pull up to this next job here. This is the dryer not heating. Majority of my calls are older people as well. I'm in Florida, down South Florida, so I get a lot of older people, and these people are not checking on model numbers and bending down or do whatever. So yeah, like I said, I don't even know what, I know it's a Whirlpool, or I'm sorry, is it an Admiral, something like that. I think it's, or a Mana, and that's all I know. I don't know the model number. I don't know how old it is. All I know, it's not heating. So we'll see when I get there. You guys take it easy. Have a great day. Wearing my new hat today, so it looks a little blacker than my shirt. So all right, you guys take care.